What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler Capella, and this is the Waterman's Way YouTube channel. Welcome to my little man cave back here. Well, I just got back from the Bahamas. Next stop, Bahamas, baby. It was a wild, wet, and wacky Wahoo tournament fishing the Old Bahama Bay Charity Cup. And we may have just found that pot of gold under the rainbow that we were looking for.
Let's go!
I am super stoked to show you guys what we did out there. Hope you guys are excited too. And as always, like and subscribe if you like what you see. I had an awesome time with some really amazing people, especially my teammates. So let me introduce you to them and then let's go to the Bahamas. First up are my good friends Chris Scrucci and Christian Boyle, who I met up with in St. Petersburg, Florida to take a little puddle jumper over to West End. There, we would meet up with our good friends Michelle Boyle
Yes!
and our team leader, Stephen Boyle.
The video?
It's a video. Together, in Stephen and Michelle's super sexy brand new 39 contender wrapped by Pelagic, we were Team Boiling Point. Let's go. We left my hometown of St. Petersburg, Florida under some pretty gloomy skies, and the upcoming weather forecast for the weekend in the Bahamas was not looking great. Regardless of the weather, however, we were there to have some fun and win the tournament. To kick things off, we started with a low flyby to dust off the entire resort to announce our presence. Everybody knew that Boiling Point had arrived, including the immigration officers who were not impressed by our little stunt. It took a good bit of negotiation and a couple of, quote, cash-only fees to clear customs, but eventually we made it through and we were good to go. Tomorrow was day one. All right, well, it's 5:30 in the morning. Shotgun start at 6 a.m. Morning, guys. Just found us some Bahamian brekkie. You ready?
All right, breakfast champions here. Cheers.
Yes.
Protein.
Delicious.
It's so good.
It is really good. Give us all the energy we need to catch that 80-pound wahoo in a little bit. Stephen and Michelle had already been in the Bahamas for about a week prior to our arrival and had located a really nice pocket of wahoo on the north side of the Grand Bahama Bank. Unfortunately, tournament day was just ahead of a major weather front with high northeast winds, heavy surf, and torrential rains approaching unabated off the Atlantic. The spot was 60 miles away and the weather window was closing in fast. Time to throw down the hammer. After a nice little run and watching the sunrise over the Atlantic, spirits are high, we get to the spot and we go ahead and just put our lines out. All right, we trolling. Let's go. Yeah, 4 lines out. Ready to rock. Let's go, let's go. Now, if you've never fished for wahoo before, they're one of the fastest fish in the entire ocean. So we have to troll for them at crazy speeds, like 12 to 20 knots. We pull these big giant lures like this on huge weights, kind of on and off the edge, and it doesn't take too long for us to get a bite. All right, got fish on. You know another fish that is crazy fast? You guessed it, a barracuda. They're kind of a pest when you're wahoo fishing, but it's just kind of something you have to deal with while you're out there. Not the target species. Now at this point, it's starting to get pretty rough out there. Luckily, Stephen's spot produces one more good bite before things really go downhill. All right, this thing just dumped the reel. Oh yeah, that's goody. Yes, sir. Good. This thing just dumped it. We're working hard today. As you can see, it's not the best weather out here right now. Steven likes it. He's in the zone. Now, we were pumped to get that fish in the boat and on ice, but soon after we did, the conditions really took a turn for the worse. I'm talking 30-mile-an-hour winds and seas building from 6 to over 10 feet. If you've never been in seas like that, it is not fun. Just imagine somebody taking a 5-gallon bucket of water and throwing it in your face every 5 seconds for about the next 6 hours. Not only are you soaked inside of your foul weather gear, it makes it almost impossible to fish and impossible to shoot. When we finally got back to the dock, I'm not gonna lie, we were pretty demoralized after only catching one fish and getting banged up all day. But after we waded in, it turned out we were in 8th place out of almost 60 boats. We were still in this thing. Now, take a look at our friend Chris here. This is the look of a man who is reassessing his life choices, thinking, are we really about to go out there and do this again? I think it's safe to say that we were all feeling a little bit of that morning. However, the fact is that we only needed 2 bites. 1 big fish and 1 medium-sized fish would put us in the money. The strategy for day 2 was a little bit different, however. Instead of struggling to catch fish and getting our butts kicked where we knew where they were, we opted to run across the much calmer Bahama bank and through what's called the Lacayan Waterway, which cuts through the entire island out the other side into much calmer waters. However, this new area we'd be fishing was not really well known for wahoo, and we had no idea if there were any fish there or not. As it turned out, it wouldn't take long for this gamble to pay off big time. Let's go, baby! Fish on! Michelle, how's she feel? This thing just dumped the wire. Look how much line is left on the reel. I mean, that thing is like, this is what it looks like when it's out. And that's how much line that thing dumped. A lot of line. Capitan thinks it's a biggin'. A lot of head shakes. What do you think, boys? This could be the one we've been waiting for. Get it, Michelle. Just dig deep. We got the boiling point custom rod. It's crushing it. This thing's just still head shaking, dude. Look at those head shakes. When that fish finally broke the surface, all I could think was, please stay on there, baby. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a dog.
Oh,
It's a dog. Steady now, Tyler. Steady. Steady. And boom.
yes! Get him up here, baby! Yeah! Look at that! Let's go! Kidding me, baby! Let's go! Yeah, baby. Let's go! Yes! Go, Michelle! Come on! Woo! Woo! That's a dog, baby!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Michelle!
What a dog!
Good job! You got it all by yourself, too.
How's it feel, Michelle? There you go, Michelle.
Yes!
Yeah?
Yes!
That's what the Lady England looks like.
Yeah!
Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go!
We got him, and we were pretty excited about it, to say the least. But to make the moment even more special, this crazy rainbow formed right behind the boat in the exact spot where we had just gotten the bite. We hadn't had the lines back out for 30 seconds, and we're just sitting there enjoying the moment when, boom, the right long starts screaming, and we had another one. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Let's go!
We'll take him.
Let's go!
When we got that second fish in the boat, we had to pinch ourselves. We could not believe it. Did we really just go out there in these conditions and stick a big fish, then immediately turn around and stick another one? The exact fish that we wanted? Yes, we did. And it was time to go back to the dock. We found our pot of gold right under the rainbow. Wow. That's a pulley. Go see what she does.
Let's go!
Alright, we have a large wahoo right here. Not sure how big. Preemptive bottles of champagne. There's another 20-pound wahoo there as well. Team Boiling Point is headed to the scales with two.
So good.
I don't know, that second one might be a little bigger than we thought. I hope that first one's just bigger than we thought too.
Looks like city to me. 60, 30.
What's gonna happen?
right, here's Michelle's fish.
Good one, good one.
25.3.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it. Oh, must not be that bad. 43.6.
All right, after those fish, we are currently in first place. We'll see what happens. Cross your fingers. At this point, it's around 4:15 and the scale doesn't close until 4:30, and there are still a ton of boats out there. And 4:20 comes along, 4:25, no one else has come in, and then 4:28, one of the best teams in the business comes in and weighs one small fish, and then it's 4:30, and our name is still at the top.
Congratulations.
We just got first place!
Let's go.
First place! We went ballistic. It was such a rush of adrenaline, I can't even tell you. But we still couldn't believe it. I mean, look at Steven. He's back there filleting fish like nothing happened, because we were all thinking, there's no way that we just won this tournament. Something's going to get disqualified or screwed up. We're going to go to the award ceremony here in a little bit, and they're going to tell us that we didn't actually win. However,
Let's have Michelle and Stephen Boyle's team come up. They are the new winners of the Henderson Cup with 96.2 pounds of aggregate. So, Bahama. So, the junk canoe, I think, is ready to go. Does anybody know?
the Junkanoo was indeed ready. And Junkanoo we did. After the Junkanoo, we partied well into the night. Things might have gotten a little fuzzy in there somewhere. Couldn't tell you exactly what happened, but I know for a fact that we had a damn good time. Take the first swig, dog. Yes, sir. Let's go. How does that taste? Tastes like victory. Get in there. For some reason, that pesky cold front just didn't care that we had won the tournament. It made us get up really early the next morning to beat our weather window and make it back across the Gulf Stream safely to Florida. Luckily, the crossing was a piece of cake. We put the boat back on the trailer and headed back to St. Pete, Florida, victorious. To the victor go the spoils. Well, that's it from Old Bahama Bay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I had a great time. We got first place. I'm so stoked that I got to share that with you. I got a lot more really cool stuff coming up over the next couple months. I'm going to Costa Rica twice, Cabo San Lucas, all over Florida, and a couple other awesome places too, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you around on the next one. Thanks again.